video on now too. And for those of you who are new, this is it's called Newcomer Slippers Step Workshop. It is a workshop. This is the only meeting like it in the world where we specifically uh, teach a class. It's AA 101, AA University. And then we take you, hand deliver to you a basic AA program. We take you through, well, what is AA? Alcoholics Anonymous, simply put, is a 12-step process. There's a cat that teaches you how to live your life without drinking. It's a 12-step process. It retrains your brain so that you can live your life without drinking. When we started AA in the 1930s, when Prohibition ended and America got back to drinking, we got together in meetings about this size, and they had an 80 to 100% success rate. They worked everything together as a group. They did this 12-step process, and it was kind of a miracle. Now, today, Alcoholics Anonymous has about a 10 or 20% success rate. Why the big fall off? That's because no one, when you go to meetings, you'll notice, I mean, there are a few meetings where they teach the steps and have you do that, but mostly people go to AA meetings and talk about how their day is going, and it's not really the AA program at all. So what they do is, you ever notice the meeting, like, see, Ashley has her cat. Well, she has her cat today because this is Cat Friday. But if you go to some AA meetings, like, they have cats in there every single day. And you'll hear people say, my cat did this and my cat did that. And it's like, what the hell is going on with this meeting? So we have devoted today is Cat Friday. You can bring your cat, you can climb all over the keyboard. We don't really care. Talk about your cat, but it's the only goddamn day you can do that in this meeting. The rest of the time, excuse me, we focus on this 12-step process. That was a little rude. No, who are you talking? I talk to my cat sometimes, even though he's stuffed. Behind me, of course, is Mr. Kitty from South Park. So, okay, so we're gonna do some classroom work right now. And Dave, like that, that's good, Dave. And we have some breakout rooms and things, but I want you to, so today is Friday. Usually on Fridays we read a little something. Every day we read from a different book in this meeting. And if you come here for like a year, we'll take you through like 6 or 7 books. So I thought maybe today I was going to read one part. This book's called Alcoholics Anonymous. It is the basic text for AA. And there's a chapter, the 5th chapter, it's called How It Works. But there's one part in here, it says, and I think Ron put a link up for it, and you can follow along. It says here, rarely have we seen a person fail who has thoroughly followed our path. Those who do not recover are people who cannot or will not completely give themselves to this simple program. But the first sentence in this book is, for our purposes, is the most important. It says, rarely have we seen a person fail who has thoroughly followed our path. So what's the path? We teach it here. You're in a class. You're in a workshop. The path is this 12-step process that teaches you how to live your life without drinking. It is that simple. And then we have breakout rooms, and we take people into various various parts of the program. So let's see here. So as an example, so listen, Julie, change your name and put greeter, and you're on step 12. Ashley, you should put step 12 on yours. Jeff, you should put step 12 on yours. Ryan, put down how many days sober you are and what step you're on. Oh, so people kind of know what's going on here. Who's doing what? Let me just scan across here really quickly. Hey, Jules, okay, we're going to go right up to you. So Jules, you're at step 3. Did we do step 3 with you yet? Where is she?
No, not yet.
There you are. Okay. Okay, that's so great. So can we do it right now? Are you in a place where we can do it now?
Yeah.
Okay. So get your big book out and everybody, Ron, put up chapter 5. We're going to go page 60 through 63. Okay, and everybody can follow along, please. You're going to start with being convinced. We were at step 3. So this is kind of a prayerful space. So you want everybody, you want to be, we're going to talk to God now, and Julie's going to ask God to come into her life and help fix things up. So go ahead, you can start reading. Being convinced. Where'd she go? Don't mute yourself. Are you with us?
She's still muted.
I know. I can see that. She has a small child, so she may not be able to do this. Okay, so
Hello?
keep your.
Sorry.
So are you okay?
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't sure if you were talking to me.
I am totally talking to you. We're 100%
Okay.
on you. So you can start reading Being Convinced.
Sorry, where is that?
Do you have your big book out?
I do. I'm just not seeing where it is. What
Okay,
page is it on?
you're on page 60.
60?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna do the third step with you, which is made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood him. So this is where you are inviting God into your life. And there's a process here. All right?
So being convinced?
Yeah, can you turn your camera on? What are you on a phone or what are you on?
I could technically, yes.
All right, and you have your book there, you're reading from your book?
I'm reading from my phone, so
Oh, you're reading from your phone. Do you own an
yeah.
AA? That's
I
okay.
do, but it's upstairs and I'm downstairs playing with my kid right now.
Okay, all right. So let's go ahead and then just let me know if if you have to,
Okay.
you your child.
Being convinced we were at step 3, which is that we decided to turn our will and our life over to God as we understood him. Just what do we mean by that, and just what do we do? The first requirement is that we be convinced that any life run on self-will can hardly be a success. On that basis, we are almost always in collision with something or somebody, even though our motives are good. Most people try to live by self-propulsion. Each person is like an actor who wants to run the whole show, is forever trying to arrange the lights, the ballet, the scenery, and the rest of the players in his own way. If his arrangements would only stay put, if only people would do as he wished, the show would be great. Everybody, including himself, would be pleased. Life would be wonderful. In trying to make these arrangements, our actor may sometimes be quite virtuous. He may be kind, considerate, patient, generous, even modest and self-sacrificing. On the other hand, he may be mean, egotistical, selfish, and dishonest. But as with most humans, he is more likely to have varied traits.
Stop right there for a second. So is this describing you at all?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, keep going.
What usually happens? The show doesn't come off very well. He begins to think life doesn't treat him right. He decides to exert himself more. He becomes on the next occasion still more demanding or gracious, as the case may be. Still, the play does not suit him. Admitting he may be somewhat at fault, he is sure that other people are more to blame. He becomes angry, indignant, self-pitying. What is his basic trouble? Is he not really a self-seeker even when trying to be kind? Is he not a victim of the delusion that he can wrest satisfaction and happiness out on this world if he only manages well? Is it not evident to all the rest of the players that these are the things he wants? And do his actions make each of them wish to retaliate, snatching all they can get out of the show? Is he not, even in his best moments, a producer of confusion rather than harmony? Our actor is self-centered, egocentric, as people like to call it nowadays. He is like the retired businessman who lolls in the Florida sunshine in the winter, complaining of the sad state of the nation. The minister who sighs over the sins of the 20th century, politicians and reformers who are all sure all would be utopia if the rest of the world would only be safe. The outlaw safecracker who thinks society has wronged him, and the alcoholic who has lost all and is locked up. Whatever our protestations are not most of us concerned with ourselves, our resentments, or our own self-pity. Selfishness, self-centeredness that we think is the root of our troubles, driven by 100 forms of fear, self-delusion, self-seeking, and self-pity. We step on the toes of our fellows and they retaliate. Sometimes they hurt us seemingly without provocation, but we invariably find that at some time in the past, we have made decisions based on self, which later placed us in a position to be hurt. So our troubles, we think, are basically of our own making. They arise out of ourselves, and the alcoholic is an extreme example of self-will run riot, though he usually does not think so. Above everything, we alcoholics must be rid of this selfishness. We must, or it kills us. God makes that possible, and there often seems no way of entirely getting rid of self without his aid. Many of us had moral and philosophical convictions galore, but we could not live up to them even though we would have liked to. Neither could we reduce our self-centeredness much by wishing or trying on our own power. We had to have God. We had to have God's help. This
Okay, now
is
the
how.
next part here, hang on. The
Okay.
next part here is really important. And this is actually sort of, the whole thing is a prayer, but this is more and more of a prayer for you, asking God to come into your life. So go ahead.
This is the how and why of it. First of all, we had to quit playing God. It didn't work. Next, we decided that hereafter in this drama of life, God was going to be our director. He is the principal, we are his agents. He is the father, we are his children. Most good ideas are simple, and this concept was the keystone of the new and triumphant arc through which we pass to freedom. When we sincerely took such a position, all sorts of remarkable things followed. We had a new employer, being all powerful, he provided what we needed if we kept close to him and performed his work well. Established on such a footing, we became less and less interested in ourselves, our little plans and designs. More and more, we became interested in seeing what we could contribute to life. As we felt new power flow in, as we enjoyed peace of mind, as we discovered we could face life successfully, as we became conscious of his presence, we began to lose our fear of today, tomorrow, or the hereafter. We were reborn.
Okay, stop there. So this part here, when at the top, when we sincerely took such a position. So it says here, on the bottom of 62, God is going to be our director. He is the principal. We are his agents. So here we have to give up a lot of our own self-direction and come to, like in step 2, you wrote down 10 attributes of if God were a best friend or a superpower. You wrote down some of those attributions, right?
Yes.
And what did you come up with? Do you have any, you want to share some of them with us?
A few of them were trying to remember. One of them was helps me understand others. One of them was keeps me safe, protects me, loves me unconditionally.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, perfect. So next we're deciding that hereafter in this drama of life. So the drama of life they're talking about is our drama. We alcoholics produce drama. God was going to be our director. He's the principal. We are his agents. He is the father. We are his children. This is the keystone, it says, through which we pass to freedom. So it's freedom from alcoholism, freedom from all this madness that we produce to this new life. When we sincerely took such a position, all sorts of remarkable things happened. So we have a new employer, being all powerful. He provided what we needed if we had to keep close to him and performed his work well. So what is his work? His work for our purposes in this meeting is to stay sober, not drink, and do this 12-step process like what you're doing right now. That's his work. There's nothing more grandiose than this. Not drink, stay sober, and do the steps and do the assignments you get in this class. Are you following along with me?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Established on such a footing, we became less and less interested in ourselves, our little plans and designs. More and more, we became interested in seeing what we could contribute to life. So when we do the 12 steps, it makes us do that, especially when you get up into step 11 and 12. So here it comes. As we felt new power flow in, as we enjoyed peace of mind, as we discovered we could face life successfully, as we became conscious of his presence, we began to lose our fear of today, tomorrow, and the hereafter. We were reborn. So this is AA's born again statement. This is AA's conversion from self to higher power. So as we felt new power flow in, so are you feeling that? Are you feeling the power of God flow into you?
I have been feeling a lot of that lately.
And what about peace of mind? Any of that?
Yeah, for the first time, I think probably ever.
And discovered, yeah, I can tell. I mean, I can tell you came from a hard spot and you're doing this. So there it is. That's the third step. There's nothing beyond it. That what you've done. So my suggestion is that you just go over this and kind of have some time to meditate and pray and talk with God, and let him come in. As I did this over and over, a lot of us, like myself, Julie, Jeff, we do this regularly, and we let the power of God come into us, heal us, give us peace. We just sometimes just sit and meditate on that and ask for the Holy Spirit to come into us and to heal us, to heal our minds, heal our alcoholism, and you could just feel it flow right into you, right through you. It's stronger than alcohol, stronger than drugs. Um, and this third step is a very prayerful step. And I know you can sense it. Are you still with us?
Amen.
So there you go. I would just meditate on this as we go along, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Good job. See who else is doing what here. Let's see here. Just gotta check a couple things here. Okay, D, you're on step 2, is that right? Oh no, you're step 1, second half. It's going. So did you, where is she? She was unmuted and muted. There you are. Okay. So did you finish your second half of step 1?
Yes, I did.
Uh, good. So it's in chat for everybody if you want to follow along. Writing about the unmanageability of my entire life, drunk or sober, in these following areas. So the first step says we admitted we're powerless over alcohol and our lives have become unmanageable. So we do a writing process on the first half and then a writing process on the second half. So what did you come up with for these categories? You want to
So-
share a couple?
Give me 1 second. Let me just grab it.
So everybody, when you come to the meeting, make sure you have your step work with you and the big book. Okay.
Okay. So I basically wrote like a paragraph on each one,
Okay.
but I'll just for an example, like I just have never been good at managing money, constantly spending, gambling. And I really just got into myself about how I wished I had the ability to save more. And how I feel like
And
people
that's
take advantage of me with money.
okay. Oh, okay, good. That's good. You have another one you want to share?
Yeah, let's see. 'Cause I did all of them. Um,
Most of us have something to say on each one. It's when we don't have something to say on each one. It's like, that's a red flag.
There's no way. There's no way.
No,
Not after
exactly.
living this lifestyle. So I did school. I said I never bothered to go to high school. I'd rather get high and drunk. I barely graduated, and that never really bothered me. However, I'm currently enrolled in culinary school, and it's very exciting for me.
I had a dream about high school last night. A
Really?
dream yeah, I had a dream that I quit right in the middle of it. I just kept going home and going off with my friends. Yeah,
Sounds like a good time.
1964. No, it was horrible. Everything was horrible. I had been, I mean, I went to my first treatment center in 1965 at age 17. I was a disaster, kind of like you,
Oh
but
my,
we, I'm
I can relate.
sure you were, well, whatever, there's no better or less in AA. We are all carved from the same cloth. Okay, this is good. Excellent job. Hey, you look a lot better than you did when you first started coming here. You look happier.
I feel happier. I feel so much better.
Yeah, getting some freedom, huh?
Yeah, it just feels like I'm in the right place.
Yeah. And how many days sober are you?
I am 38 days.
38. And how many days have you come to this meeting?
5 consecutive, I believe. 4 or
Five
5.
consecutive. All right. And you've just, okay, so now we're going to get you started on the second step.
Great.
Our purposes in the second step says, came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. So for our purposes, we're going to write, if, and it's in chat right now, if God were a best friend or a superhero, write 10 attributes of God as a best friend. So we need a God that we can relate to and talk to and have some communication with and let him into our life and let him heal us. So here, this is our attempt to try to talk to God. So for me, what I needed a God I could, so here are the 10 attributes. I needed a God I could talk to, someone I could talk to, someone who would listen to me, someone that would heal my mind and my alcoholism, um, someone that would care about me, someone that would not abandon me or betray me, someone that wouldn't betray me. People betray us, someone that would not hurt me, but would heal me, sort of like that. So you kind of come up with your own attributes and what kind of God do I need in my life? Okay,
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
10 attributes.
Okay, I'll get started on it.
Yeah, and do you happen to have did you get a big book or do you have one or no?
I don't. I use my phone.
Okay, you're reading online. Okay.
Yes.
And you might read, well, let's see, read more about alcoholism in the AA Big Book, okay?
I've been trying to read a chapter every night.
Oh, you are. Where are you?
Right now, let's see.
Good job.
I think like chapter 7 or 8. And I started listening to the 12-step traditions this morning because you have been inspiring me. My bad.
Have
I'm
you,
on chapter 10.
oh, good. Have you listened to our podcast at all?
I have not had the pleasure.
Okay, so Ron's going to put a link up to our YouTube podcast. There are 150 on there. You might listen to the ones on step 2,
Okay.
okay? And anybody else that wants to listen to our podcast, there they are. We have step 1 all the way through 12 classes that we've done over the past 6 months. These are very, very helpful. You know, you don't have to listen to the Joe and Charlie tapes. You don't have to listen to Clancy. You just listen to the Jan tapes. Right,
Fantastic.
Julie? Jeff, isn't that right? Am I the new Joe and Charlie, Jeff?
No, listen to these tapes. D, you'll love it because it takes you right along.
There
You're
you
38
go.
days sober. My
It's a
goodness,
two-
you're coming right
A2.0.
along.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right, perfect.
all right,
Perfect.
girl.
I have something to
Yeah.
do for the weekend.
Glad you're here. 100%. Let me see. Catherine, 6th step. How you doing, Catherine? So you're ready to do step 6 now, right?
Yes, I'm working on it. I've been reading about it.
Okay, so there's only one place in the big book to read about step 6. You can listen to our step 6 podcasts on YouTube. Do you see
Okay, I
the
will do
link?
that. I will
Do you
do that.
Do you see the link there?
I do.
Okay, so let's formally take your 6th step right now. 6th step and 7th step are really a long process. And our link in the YouTube, and this doesn't help. What really helps is our link in the YouTube channels, because we have several classes that go into 6 and 7, and they're fairly important because, as Jeff says, step 6 and 7 are about creating new operating principles of which we run our lives and getting rid of the old ones. So you'll know that when you listen to these, okay?
Okay.
So let's turn to page 76 in the big book. That's where they list they lay out step 6 and 7, which is what we're going to do right now. Excuse me. This is the new big book I have, and the pages haven't laid them back. Okay. So I'll let you start reading. Go ahead. Top of page 76.
Okay. Ethylene alcoholic. If we can answer to our satisfaction, we then look at step 6. We have emphasized willingness as being indispensable. Are we now ready to let God remove from us all the things which we have admitted are objectionable? Can He now take them all, every one? If we still cling to something we will not let go, we ask God to help us be willing. When ready, we say something like this.
This is
My-
a prayer. So slow down. This is a prayer. This is you talking to God. Okay.
Okay. My Creator, I am now willing that you should have all of me, good and bad. I pray that you now remove from me every single defect of character which stands in the way of my usefulness to you and my fellows. Grant me strength as I go out from here to do your bidding. Amen. We have then completed step 7.
Okay, stop right there. So now I'm just going to go through this again. If we've answered to our satisfaction, then we look at step 6. So we've emphasized willingness to be indispensable. The willingness, of course, is to not drink and to do this 12-step process that we're doing. That's really what we need the willingness to do. All right, so then the question is, are we ready to let God remove? All of you can go along with me on this, everybody in the class. Are we now ready to have God remove from us all things which we have admitted are objectionable? So are you, Catherine?
That's where I got stuck. There was a recent development with my daughter that I'm feeling like I need to work through that a little bit.
Okay, well, here we're going to work through it right now. So,
Okay.
So are you willing to become willing to let go of your resentments toward your daughter?
Yes, I'm working on that. Yes.
All right, well, let's go again. Are you willing to become willing to become willing? Three,
Mhm.
to
Yes.
let go of your resentments against your daughter. Stay with me.
Yes.
Okay, so you're willing to become willing, to become willing.
Yes.
3 removed. That's where you are.
Yes.
So you want to ask yourself every day, I want you to do this every day. I want you to write this down. Am I willing to become willing to become willing to let go of my resentments against my daughter?
Okay.
Write it down in your big book right now. Am I willing to become willing to become willing? Let go of my resentments against my daughter. So it says here in the book, are we now God remove from us things which we have admitted are objectionable? So there you go. So you're 3 removed on that one. Can he now take them all, everyone? If we cling to something, we will not let go. We ask God to help us become willing. So I want you to read this every day.
Okay.
All right. So there you go. You've completed step 6 and 7, and now just listen to the podcasts also.
Okay.
Okay.
I will.
And I
Yep,
promise
thank you.
you, listen to me. I promise you, this is going to work. We've had people that had huge resentments and they just disappeared. They were like, how did that ever happen? But
Okay.
that's the whole process of the AA program. It is just a miracle the way things just sort of disappear. They're like, what happened there? But it's our talking to God, acknowledging that He has the power to heal our mind and body. So
Okay.
there you go. Okay, good job.
Thank
You're
you.
you're you're hanging in there. You're doing it
I
100%.
am.
Yeah, you are. Okay. Let me see who else do we have here. That's bonus. Do you see anybody?
I do not.
Somebody, where's Ryan? Is he in here? There he is. Ryan, how you doing? Okay, Ryan, so you were going on you're doing your ninth step amends. You did one the other day. Now, did you have another one? What was the next one you were gonna do? Oh, the barber shop.
To my barber shop, yeah, but some new ones popped in my head that I was kind of struggling with a little bit today.
Well, write them out, and then email them over to me.
Right. I mean, I just had a question. Yeah, I will. That's a good idea. I'll email you because sometimes there's like I was in situations where the other person was crazy too. There's one guy who's in jail right now, and I don't really know how. I just feel unsettled about how things went with this guy. And I don't know that I really owe him an amends, but like I have this unsettled feeling that makes me feel like it's an amends. So I'm a little mixed up a little.
What you do with him is, I mean, unless there's something missing here, but what you do with him is you write him a letter, let him know that you're in AA,
Yeah.
and that you've quit drinking. You know, you have 40 days sober
Yeah.
now, and
Yeah.
I just wanted to reach out to you and tell you I was thinking about you, and I hope you're doing well.
Yeah. Yeah. I do. Okay. That sounds right.
That's exactly, I think, what we say. We don't get into the detail of crimes committed or any of that. We
Yeah.
basically just talk about the healing kind of thing on that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so if you need to send over to me, make the barbershop amend.
I'll do barbershop soon and then I'll send you over my thoughts on this guy in jail. So
All right, yeah, good, okay. And you too, you're hanging in there, you're here every single
yeah,
day.
I
You
do.
know,
I found a kitten in my garage. I just had to say that. It's cat Friday. I found a kitten in my garage.
you found a
I'm
kitten?
taking
That's
I found a
God's way
kitten
of
in the
telling you
garage. I'm
that.
taking care of it. The kitten has never seen me drunk before. I'm loving it. So
Are you talking, this is a real cat you're talking about.
I found a real kitten. I was like about 6 weeks old that must have ran from somewhere out of the woods into my garage. So
That was God hand delivering you a cat for Cat
yeah,
Friday.
it seems like it.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. There's no two ways about it. All right, good.
Yeah.
The cat
Yeah, I'm
Friday
40
to
days
bring their
sober. It
cat.
feels good.
Yeah, baby, you're doing good. It's like biblical, 40 days and 40 nights.
It
It's
is,
just,
and I could never get 40 days in the regular in-person AA meetings
just like
around my
Jesus
neighborhood.
going into the desert,
Yeah.
Satan tempting you, and you're like, no, I'm not drinking.
It's true.
Perfect. Ryan, how are you doing there, Ryan? You're on 12th step, right? Step 12. How many days sober are you, Ryan? Are you with us or are you on a camping trip? Are you listening? Jan to Ryan. Anybody send me any notes? Okay, so Ryan, you're good. Uh, Catherine. What the- So, Julie, okay, you're on step 12. How you doing, kid?
Oh, I'm Julie, alcoholic. I'm great.
Enjoying today's meeting?
Yes, yes. I always, especially the third step. I always enjoy that.
I know, isn't it amazing?
Mm-hmm.
All
It's
right,
a good one.
perfect. Hey, Francis, 2 days in Colorado. So how did you like today's meeting?
Um, I
Getting
thought it
what
was
we're doing?
I thought it was good. Yeah, this is, my first one that I've ever been to. And kind of, showing up and realizing or admitting the severity of the problem is good and kind of feels like a little bit of a relief also.
Have you ever been to AA before?
I have not.
Oh, this is your first AA meeting.
Yep.
You'll never come to another meeting like this again unless you come back here, because they're usually discussion, talking, people complain. People go in and they complain about their cats. And I'm like, you're like, what the hell are they talking about? Okay. But no, just go to a lot of meetings and come here every day for 5 days. So here's the deal. What's today? Friday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and we will put you to work. We will get you going in the 12-step program. Now, Ron just put up our newcomers packet. It's right there. You see it in chat?
Yep.
You can grab that and read. There's a bunch of stuff in there to read about AA, okay?
Thank you.
And if you like, just come back. How are you feeling 2 days? So you're withdrawing from alcohol now, huh?
Yeah. I basically for a long time I was drinking every day, 1 or 2 glasses or 3. And then I kind of, realized it was time to cut back. So went into this new pattern where I will go a little bit of a while, 10 days, 7 to 10 days without having anything. And this summer that has evolved into then having a day where I drink, and I drink like a smorgasbord of everything. I think to like compensate for the days I didn't drink or something, and it's becoming problematic. And Wednesday, I had a very bad night, and so right now I'm just kind of still recovering from the shame of all of that.
Have you checked your blood pressure?
I have not checked my blood pressure.
Dude, were you drinking like a bottle of wine a day or what?
Oh no, like I mean a few glasses, a glass or two before regularly, and then on Wednesday.
I used to have one drink a day.
Yeah.
I'm doing great. Just have one drink, but it was a glass this big, which is about, uh, I don't know, Ron, how much can you pour in a glass like this? It was about a pint of
Over a
gin.
pint.
Yeah, and then a little bit of Schweppes on top of it. And I'd have one of those at the bar. Then I'd go home. And then I decided I needed another one, so I go back to the bar. Well, then somebody out to me in AA, Jen, you're drinking a quart of alcohol a day. I'm like, no. Check your blood pressure.
Okay.
If you feel really sick, call your primary care physician. If you
Okay.
start coming apart, like if you start seeing spiders crawling on the wall, that's the time to go to the emergency room. Ron, how'd you like today's meeting?
I've enjoyed it very much. I'm like Julie. Anytime we go through the third step, or the second step, it's a wonderful thing.
Good. Thank you for your help today. Ashley, how'd you like today's meeting?
It was a nice meeting. It was good.
Nice. Okay, that's good. And your cat apparently enjoyed it.
Yeah.
How many cats do you have?
Actually, 2 went missing.
Uh-oh, that's
Well,
not
one
good.
went missing and one the neighbor's dog ate it, and we've have its body and buried the body. So, but two are gone total now. So now we have only four
Four, okay.
cats.
I'm sorry to hear
Yeah.
that about your cat.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
Have a little prayer session, bury the cat. I've been to those before. Hey, Alexandra, how'd you like today's meeting?
I actually love today's meeting. Looking over the first step, it actually made me start writing it down and think
Nice.
about all the things that I did approve and all the things that I did went through to improve. So I do appreciate that.
Come to this meeting 5 days in a row. We'll put you to work. Looks like you've already started working it, but have you been to AA before?
No, sir, this is my first time.
Oh, really? So in there is
Mhm.
the in chat, Ron put up the
Uh-huh.
okay, newcomers packet, but you're welcome to come. Just come every day, okay? And we will definitely put you to work.
Yes,
Okay?
sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
don't call me sir. I'm not a sir. Just call me dog. Or Fridays they call me Jan Cat. Dog is my gangster name. Aaron 8 Denise in Ontario. How'd you like today's meeting?
It's good. Definitely something different than what I was expecting when I logged on. So that was good. Yeah, I think it's a good meeting.
You've been to AA before?
I have, yeah, I went to rehab once too.
Well, you're welcome to come. Just come for 5 days. See how you like it, and we'll put you to work, definitely. Okay, so you're welcome here. We have 100 new people here a week, everybody. We have 200 people who come here regularly, like,
Wow.
Ashley and Ron and Jeff, Julie, and other people. Had over 30,000 people. 30,000 people have come to this meeting in 7 years. So it's pretty popular. Let's see. Oh, Deirdre, how'd you like today's meeting?
It was really good. I just like that we took the third step as a group. That was really, yeah.
I know the power of God, having God in the heal. This is what AA is. AA is a spiritual program. It is not therapy. Okay. In fact, most treatment centers or that you go to, if you don't come to AA as a long-term program, you're dead. And that's just the way it is. It was a problem in the 1930s. They realized you go to treatment once and you're not cured. The problem with alcoholism, it starts coming back inside your brain. But that's why Alcoholics Anonymous exists. Most good treatment centers will tell people, make sure you go to AA after you get out of treatment, or you're never going to make it. And that's, that's generally what happens. So, hey, Justin, how'd you like today's meeting?
Oh, you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Oh, it was good, man. Actually, I've been doing celebrate recovery, but I'm required to do AA meetings, so I enjoyed it though. And
come to our class if you want to. Just show
I'm
up.
sorry.
I said, come to our class if you want to. Just show up. We take everybody through the entire AA program in about 30 days. None of this takes a year or two. So you're welcome to be here. Chris and Denver, how'd you like today's meeting? Are you there, Chris? Jan to Chris. Let's talk to Helen. Hey, Helen, how'd you like today's meeting?
Hey there, my name's Helen. I'm an alcoholic. I love the meeting today. I've been in and out of AA for the past 6 or 7 years. Had a couple years of sobriety here and a couple years there, and fell off the wagon about 9 months ago. So I'm, on day 3 and just getting started again. But I'm keeping
Well,
my head.
here's the deal that happens with this kind of a meeting. We developed this back in around 1987. And what we discovered was if we take people through the entire 12-step process, each one they become transformational. And the idea here is for you to be able to get sober and stay sober for the rest of your life. No
Right.
relapse. So if you think this meeting is for you, come here for 5 days, see how you like it, and we'll put you to work. Lori in Michigan, I saw you laughing through the whole meeting. Apparently you've enjoyed some of it, or you enjoyed something, right? Oh, I have to unmute. Can you unmute?
Oh, there, I finally found the button. Yeah, I
Yeah.
have really enjoyed this. You guys, you have got a great sense of humor. As an alcoholic, I need that. I need to remember to laugh at myself.
I worked in radio and TV for years, both talk television and talk radio, and I got started doing that by somebody saw me chair an AA meeting one day, and they had a radio station, and they said, "Hey, you want to do a talk show?" And I'm like, "Okay, sure." So like they hired me that weekend, and that was 1987. I had 10 years sober at the time, and so that's it. And then a bunch of us developed this take everybody through the 12 steps and get this part of God in coming in, working, healing us, in a way that's not intimidating. Some people get freaked out about God, but they shouldn't.
Well, I just found the first time around when I was in the rooms for almost 2 years, I was dragging my feet doing the steps. So I'm really excited about doing this in 30 days.
Come here, kid.
I'm coming back.
This is a high-speed train.
I
So
love
just
it.
get ready, strap yourself down, get in there, put on your 4-point harness because this train's we're on that train to glory. What is it there, Jeff? This train's bound for glory. This train. That's another song.
Bound
isn't
for
it?
Glory, Woody Guthrie. Yeah,
Oh, is Woody Guthrie sings that?
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So Michaela, student. So how have you enjoyed? Welcome to AA, kid. How'd you like today's meeting? We have a lot of students that come in here that are getting ready to do this. Sometimes it's a shock to the system. Okay, anyways, glad you're here. Gerard, how you doing? How'd you like today's meeting? Gerard, welcome back. I'm glad you have 6 days.
Hey, Jan, it was a really good meeting. I enjoyed it.
All right, well, keep coming and we'll get you
Thinking
going on.
about going to inpatient.
I think you just need to come here. Well, how much does it cost to go to inpatient?
Well, now would be the perfect time because I've almost met my out-of-pocket max
What does it
deductible.
cost? Does it cost like $30,000?
I think it would cost me with insurance like 600.
But the insurance company, about 30 grand. So give me 30 grand, fly to Boulder. You can sleep on my couch. And then I'll torture you for 30 days and you'll
That is a
never
great
want to
deal.
drink or take drugs again. And I can use the money. Okay. Anyways, glad you're here. Just come. Did we talk to Helen?
We did not yet.
I actually had somebody wanted to do that. This woman's parents said, "We'll pay you the money," and I'm like, "No, no,
Yeah.
no." I'm not, to have a cokehead alcoholic in my house, completely insane. Oh, hey, 14 years. Carol, how'd you like today's meeting? You lasted the whole meeting. A lot of times old timers they just go out and shoot themselves once they've been to this meeting, except for Jeff, he liked it.
Hi, Jan. Hey, group. My name is Carol, and I am a recovering alcoholic, and it's been really great. And if I go shoot myself, you're going to have to listen to me for a minute or two before I do so. No, it's really good. I mean, going through all 12 steps in 30 days, I mean, it's not only that's got to be like the speed train in Europe. I mean, you're talking the Autobahn. So
Well, what we do is everybody here. So here's the deal. Everybody here who's been through all 12 steps, like Ron, Julie, Ashley, Jeff, they can take each person in a breakout room through each step. So you got to remember there are 30 days in a month, and we're here every single day, and everybody's working on the steps every day, no fooling around. So it's like being in school. So that's how you do it. There's no lag time. See what I'm saying? And
So
hey,
you
if
have you have a meeting 7 days a week.
yep.
Okay, so
Christmas.
there was no, I'm curious, there was no breakout rooms today. There was
We
just
didn't have
about
we didn't have
homework.
we didn't have one today, but
Uh-huh.
there were so many people in here today. I thought sometimes we have breakout rooms and sometimes we do it like this, but mostly we have breakout rooms there.
Right.
But today I just thought, oh, we'll just go through the room and then what else happens is this is like a teaching experience for people like Ron, Julie, and Jeff. So they can learn how to do it. Here's the deal. You are welcome to come back if you want to. And like Jeff showed up here. Well, Jeff, you tell him.
Jeff Alcoholic. Yes, I showed up here with 39 years. 39 years, made my surrender 39 years ago. Went to a lot of meetings, didn't drink, read the steps, read the books. But I've never had an experience. I need to give the program away, as they say, to keep it, because it's been so beautifully given to me, a God-given thing, and I want to give it away correctly. And the correct way are the steps, not my interpretation, not the Jeff's way, but the steps. And that's why I'm here, because you never know too much about these steps, and you live them. They're in your life every day. Trust me. Do I know how to give them away correctly, the way as well as they're treating me? No, that's why I'm here. Thank you for letting me share that.
That's the way they did it, Jeff, in the 1930s.
Yep.
I mean, they got right to work as one big group, and that's what we do here. So, and some people take like a month and a half. The people that dick around, they'll take like forever, but they're like, or sometimes people have really big problems and it may take a long time. Like, some people may have like 100 amends to make. That's going to take some time. Or, people like me pissed off dozens and dozens of people. Took me forever.